Wolf Hall. Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel is a masterpiece of historical fiction that takes readers on a journey through the tumultuous reign of King Henry VIII. Published by Fourth Estate, this novel has won numerous awards and accolades, including the prestigious Man Booker Prize. Set in England during the 16th century, the novel tells the story of Thomas Cromwell, a key advisor to King Henry VII who rose to power during a time of great political and religious upheaval. The novel opens with Thomas Cromwell as a young boy, living in poverty in Putney. His father is a violent man who beats his wife and children. When Cromwell's father dies, he leaves home and becomes a soldier. He eventually ends up in Italy, where he learns the art of banking and becomes a successful businessman. Cromwell returns to England and becomes a lawyer, working for Cardinal Wolsey, who is the king's chief advisor. When Wolsey falls out of favor with the king, Cromwell finds himself in a precarious position. Cromwell becomes the key advisor of the king and works to secure King Henry's divorce from Catherine of Aragon, which allows him to marry Anne Boleyn. He manages to survive and even thrive in the dangerous world of Tudor politics, eventually becoming one of the most powerful men in England. Along the way, he makes enemies and allies, and he has to navigate the treacherous waters of court life. The novel is structured around a series of key events, including Henry's divorce from Catherine, the rise of Anne Boleyn, and the downfall of Thomas More. Through it all, Cromwell remains a loyal and dedicated servant to the king, working tirelessly to secure his position and protect his interests. Mantel's plot is complex and layered, with numerous subplots and characters. However, the central story is the rise of Thomas Cromwell from a humble background to a position of great power and influence. The novel is divided into 3 parts, each of which covers a different period in Cromwell's life. One of the strengths of Mantel's writing is her ability to create complex and multifaceted characters. Thomas Cromwell is a prime example of this. He is a man of many contradictions. He is both a ruthless politician and a compassionate human being. He is a man of the people who rises to the heights of power. He is a loyal friend and a cunning enemy. Mantel brings Cromwell and other historical figures to life with vivid detail and rich, complex personalities. Cromwell, in particular, is portrayed as a complicated and nuanced figure. One who is both ruthless and compassionate, cunning and principled. Other characters in the novel are also well developed. Anne Boleyn, the king's second wife, is a complex and intriguing figure. She is ambitious and manipulative, but she is also vulnerable and sympathetic. Cromwell's family members are also well drawn, particularly his son Gregory, who is a source of both pride and pain for his father. The novel is set during the reign of King Henry VIII, a time of great political and religious upheaval in England. The country was amid the Protestant Reformation, and Henry was trying to break away from the Catholic Church and establish the Church of England. This period was marked by political intrigue, religious persecution, and social upheaval. Mantel does an excellent job of capturing the historical and cultural context of the time. She brings the world of Tudor England to life, with its intrigues and power struggles, its religious fervor, and its social hierarchies. She also portrays the daily life of people during that time, from the food they ate to the clothes they wore. The novel provides a fascinating glimpse into a turbulent and transformative period of English history. Wolf Hall is a work of historical fiction, but it is also a work of literary fiction. Mantel's writing is rich and complex, with a depth of characterization and a mastery of language that is rare in any genre. She uses a third-person limited point of view, which allows the reader to see the world through Cromwell's eyes. Mantel's prose is dense and layered, with a richness of metaphor and symbolism that is both beautiful and challenging. Her writing is not always easy to read, but it is always rewarding. One of the central themes of the novel is power. Cromwell is a man who rises from humble beginnings to become one of the most powerful men in England. He understands the nature of power and how to wield it, but he is also aware of its limitations and its dangers. Other themes in the novel include loyalty, betrayal, love, and loss. Mantel's approach to the novel is both historical and literary. She is deeply interested in the history of the period, but she is also interested in the human drama that unfolds within that history. Her target audience is readers who are interested in historical fiction, literary fiction, and the Tudor period. The novel is full of intricacies, metaphors, and symbolism. One of the most striking symbols in the novel is the wolf, which is used to represent Cromwell's shrewd and ruthless nature, while also evoking the primal and dangerous aspects of Tudor politics. The wolf is a powerful and dangerous animal, but it is also loyal and protective. This symbol reflects Cromwell's character, which is both ruthless and compassionate. Another important symbol in the novel is the mirror. The mirror is used to represent the idea of self-reflection and self-knowledge. Cromwell is a man who is constantly looking at himself in the mirror, trying to understand his own motivations and actions. Wolf Hall has won numerous awards and accolades, including the Man Booker Prize, the National Book Critics Circle Award, and the Walter Scott Prize. It has been praised for its historical accuracy, its depth of characterization, and its mastery of language. In conclusion, Wolf Hall is a remarkable novel that brings the Tudor period to life in a way that is both historically accurate and emotionally compelling. Mantel's writing is rich and complex, and her characters are multifaceted and engaging. This novel is a must-read for anyone interested in historical and literary fiction. It is a true masterpiece of modern literature, and it has earned its place as one of the greatest novels of the 21st century. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.